Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we'll be diving deep into Oracle Database 19C Archivelog mode. So first thing first, what is Archivelog mode in Oracle? In a nutshell, it allows Oracle to retain all online redo log files for some time after they are written into. But why would we want our online redo log to be in that situation? Well, imagine if we have a table in the Oracle database, and there's a scenario whereby that critical table was accidentally deleted, and it contains a very important information. So we do not want that table to just be lost like that. With Archivelog mode, recovery becomes much easier. All right, so what are the main benefits? If you ask me, we'll talk about the benefit of Archivelog mode for Oracle database. The first benefit is it enables us to have a full database recovery from disk backup. All right, and also secondly, it makes online backups without needing to shut down the database. For example, if you see, let's look at this database that we have. So we have a dev database in this environment. This was the last database that we installed. So let's see which of the services is running. I'll type the command ps-ef grep pman, all right, to know if this service. Okay, so dev is running on this server, and let's log into it using the SQL plus. All right, let's say SQL plus as sysdba. All right, and now that we're inside the dev database, let's check whether this database is in Archivelog mode or not. You can just type archive log list. So as you can see, the database log mode for this dev database is no archive mode. So automatic archiver is disabled, and the archive destination it's used the default recovery file dest. So the most important thing is that we know that this database is not in archive mode, so it becomes very difficult for us to take a backup. Let me give you an example why it becomes very difficult to take a backup. If we go into Rman is a tool that we use to take database backup. So if you say target and press enter, now we're in the Rman environment, and for example, if we say we want to take the backup of our dev database for today, and we type the command backup database, we're going to get an error message because this database needs to be in Archivelog mode for us to be able to take this backup. So let's check it. If you press enter, now as you can see, this database, it says it cannot be backup because the database is in no Archivelog mode. All right, so that's a very big issue for us. Now another important benefit of being in Archivelog mode is that there is a utility in Oracle called the Oracle Data Guard. The Oracle Data Guard ensure that we do not lose any data. It's basically a disaster recovery. Data Guard is a feature in Oracle Database Enterprise Edition 19C. It provides a database high availability, it provides data protection, and like I mentioned before, it's a disaster recovery utility. Essentially, Data Guard ensures that there is all-round protection for our data. So, and also our data is always available, and there is also an automatic failover from primary database to a standby database in the event of a planned or unplanned outage. So basically, we're not going to explain a lot about Data Guard today. What I'm trying to get at is, if we don't have our database to be in Archivelog mode, we cannot enjoy all the benefit that Oracle Data Guard has to offer. The step-by-step process of getting our dev database to be switched to Archivelog mode, it's very easy. So let me walk you through the steps to enable Archivelog mode in this Oracle 19C. So let's exit from Arman. All right, let's exit also from SQL, and let's clear our terminal. Okay, once we clear the terminal, we will have to make sure that we have the correct database, right? And so I can say cat etc Aura tab. Okay, there is only one database, which is dev. All right, which one is running? It's a ps-ef grep s1. Perfect. We'll see that dev is running currently, so let's select dev, Aura env. Okay, dev. All right, and now let's go into the SQL plus prompt. So SQL plus sysdba. Perfect. And one more time, what is the mode of this database? Let's check it. Select log mode from $database. So currently the database dev is in no Archivelog mode. To switch this database to Archivelog mode, we just need to go through 3 steps. The first step is to shut down the database. Okay, so we say shut down immediate. All right, we have to make sure the database is down in immediate mode. Okay, once the Oracle instance is down, we want to make sure we start up in a mount mode. So startup mount. So we have to put the database in a mount mode. And then at this point, the command to change our database from no Archivelog to Archivelog is alter database Archivelog. All right, press enter. It says database altered. So let's check it. Let's say select log mode from $database. So now we see that our database has been successfully switched to Archivelog. All right, and then one more step we need to do, we need to basically put our database into open state. So we say alter database open, because our database is not currently open, it's only in mount mode. Press enter. Once our database is open, we can type archive log list, and then as you can see, the dev database log mode is now archive mode. The automatic archival is now enabled, and of course we are still using the default DB file recovery desk. All right, and that's how to switch Oracle Data 19C from Archivelog mode to no archive to Archivelog. Now let's go back into our Arman and just fake a little bit backup. So we say Arman target. So now we should be able to take a backup of this database. If I say list, I say show all. Okay, perfect. And if I say list backup summary to see if we have any backup already, there's nothing. So let's say backup database and press enter. So now as you can see, we didn't get any error message, and in fact our database is now generating a full database backup for the very first time. So if we did not switch into Archivelog, we cannot do this. We are not going to be able to do this. And so that's one of the benefits of being in archive mode. And also, don't forget, for you to be able to successfully set up DataGuard, like I mentioned before, you must be in archive. Your database must be in Archivelog mode as well. All right, so let's watch this backup process. Perfect. So as you can see, we now have a full Arman backup of our dev database. How do we verify that? We just type list backup summary, enter, and you can see we have different tag set, backup piece and backup set. So we have a full control file, we have archive log, we have redo logs, we have everything is backup completely. Now it is very, very crucial to note that after you enable Archivelog mode, you need to adjust your backup strategy. It varies from organization to organization. You have to consider these three things. All right. Number one, it's not just about enabling Archivelog mode. It's about management is the key issue here. Number one, you have to monitor your archive destination. What do I mean by that? So let's exit this Arman, and your fast recovery area is where your Archivelog is being stored. All right, so you need to monitor that that location very, very regularly. Okay, that's number one. You need to ensure that it doesn't go out of hand and fill up too much. Number two is your backup. You need to back up your archive redo logs regularly. Okay, so that you have the latest one. If we go out of exit out of SQL Plus, and I say df-h, I believe it's UO1 app Oracle Aura data. Perfect. If you do to check the size, so basically we have 845 gig. This is my fast recovery area, and I've used 16 gig, and I have 829 gig available. So I've only used 2%. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to make sure you monitor this area regularly so that it doesn't overfill. Okay, you must ensure that you have sufficient space. All right, space is a premium regularly in Oracle, so regularly backing up and deleting older logs is very essential to avoid filling up your storage. All right, so while I will recommend to stay in Archivelog mode, there might be a scenario where you want to disable it, maybe because you want to save some space or because of the policy of your company. In order to ensure that you're back basically in no archive log mode, it's just very easy to do. So you go back to SQL Plus again, all right, and you say select log mode from $, database, my apologies, database. So you can see we are in archive log mode. All right, okay, archive log mode. And the next step for you to bring your database back into no archive log is you have to do a shutdown immediate. Okay, so a lot of people consider doing this. They switch their database from no archive to archive when they have some critical backups to do, and they switch it back again to no archive log if it's not necessary, and if they don't have enough resources to utilize for a lot of storing online redo logs. So basically you just have to do you have to do startup mount. You have to type startup mount. It's all the same thing, and then you say alter database no archive log. All right, alter database no archive log. Press enter, and then it says database alter. All right, you have to check it again. Let's say archive log list, and as you can see, the log mode is no archive mode, and the automatic archiver is now disabled. And the last thing we have to say is the alter database open. All right, perfect. Now our database is open. Then we can say select log mode from $, database. Press enter, and now our database is now back in no archive log. All right, and that's a wrap for today's session on Oracle 19c archive log mode. Whether you are a DBA, a developer, or a student, remember that understanding your tools is the key to building a robust system. All right, understanding your archive log or no archive log is a key to having a healthy Oracle 19c environment. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.